Hi all, just doing sponge cake, which I said I was going to do 2 days ago, but never got around to it. Right, so first of all I'm doing the chocolate one first. So I need 8 ounces of supreme flour. Because I'm making chocolate, what I will do is it'll just be, I'll do 6.5 ounces of flour, and then I'll do 1.5 ounces of Cadbury's chocolate. So use that. That's what I do to do a chocolate cake. Right, when do I need 8 ounces? Right. I didn't need 8 ounces, did I? No, I didn't. I do 8 ounces if I'm just doing a plain one.
I'm just here for a long one.
Yeah, I noticed. Right. 8. Bit more. Right, so that's 6.5 ounces of that sponge flour. Then I'm going to top it up to 8 ounces. So I'm going to use 1.5 ounces of hot chocolate. You can use cocoa if you want to, but I've always used hot chocolate. Right, that's that done. Right. I'm just going to put a sieve over it and sieve this in. Right. Make sure everything's out. So I just sieve it all in there so there's no lumps in there. Get a lot better finish on it than the actual cake. So, one thing I haven't got is baking powder, but it's okay, you can use it. It's ideal to use it, but I haven't got it, I'm not going to be using it. Right, I'm going to put that to the side. Now I need 10 ounces of caster sugar. Yes, it is quite an expensive cake to make, the supreme sponge flour, but you can just use self-raising flour, that'll work as well.
Are they do lunch cut?
Right, huh?
Are they cut to do lunch?
Oh, James, I'm trying to do this. I need to concentrate on this. Right, 10 ounces of sugar. Right. 10 ounces of sugar, put that in. Then I need 8 ounces of soft marge. Do this. Make sure it's on. Nearly there. Right. Bit more. That should take it to 8 ounces. Yep, bang on. So 8 ounces of that. That done. Should have left the top off really because I've still got to do more. I've got that in with here. So that's the flour, the sugar, the marge done. Now I want 4 eggs. So I'll grab 4 eggs. Put them in. Fairly easy to do. So minus the shell would be good. Easy enough to get out of. There we go. Well, not looking good if I've just done that with 1 egg, is it? Right. 2. It's so long since I've done this. 3 and 4. Yeah, right. Got a bit of shell in that. You just get it out. Yeah. Right, that's that done. Then add 2 tablespoons of water. Cold water for that to smell. Right, 1.
Why didn't you take the bottle over there?
Huh?
Why didn't you take the bottle over there?
Because why not? Right. Right. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, nearly ended up on the side. There you go. Okay. Now I'm just going to put this on between 1 minute and 2 minutes in the mixer. Hold on, get down. If I take the phone over with me, I'm recording everything anyway, so right. There you go, there's the food mixer. So start on low to start off with, just so everything just don't come out of the mixer. Like so. We're good at this, aren't we? There you go, that's better. Right, and then turn it up a bit more. Right. So I've now turned it up to 4. And it looks right. Joe, can you hold the phone while I... No, just do it on there, not too much. Is that on it? Yeah. Right. Now I'm just going to use this spatula just to make sure you get all the bits off the side and it all mixes together. Oh, it smells really nice.
It does actually.
It does, it is. It smells really nice. It also tastes very nice.
I never thought about using hot chocolate powder.
Why?
But then at the same time it is cocoa powder, isn't it? So.
Yeah, you can use cocoa powder, but I guess, I don't know, it's just a family recipe that
It's worth it,
I've got.
yes.
But it is really nice. Right, put that down. Just didn't really want to do that, but there you go.
You can't need that, can you?
Oh no.
Eggs in it.
Huh? Of course you can.
Oh.
Oh, it's still mixed in. I do.
What about live? Take live over it. Let me watch it. Everyone knows it's there at the same door at the moment.
There you go. So as you can see. I can't see anything. No, you can't see. There you go. Right, just put this over here. Right, I'm just going to stop it and check it again. Make sure it's all mixed in. The thing you don't want to do this is over mix it. But, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to do it, mix it a bit longer. It's not quite mixed in properly yet. I mean, you don't need to taste it. I just like it. Right. Got me there now, soon. Yeah, this is all you do. It's fairly easy to make. I've got butter the tin because I forgot to get Bruce Green paper, which you normally put in the bottom. But, yeah. And I normally do make it into sponges. But this one I'm just doing a long chocolate cake. I will show you the tin afterwards. Right, that should be there now. Right. Right. That on the side. Move this over. Need to put it back in. Right, so all I'm going to do now is quickly use some butter. There are better ways to do this. You shouldn't really do it like this, but I forgot to get the stuff that I needed, which is a blue piece of paper. So yeah. Make sure you do the whole tin. I don't normally do this tin, but it's the best option I've got at the moment. As I said, because I'm just literally doing a chocolate cake so that later on after dinner we can have it with custard. So yeah, there you go. I'm just going to wash my hands. Alright, that's that done. So I'm just going to put it into the tin now. What am I using? Where's that pink? Use this. Alright, so I'm just going to put all this in here. Right, I'm not sure how long this is going to take because I'm using an oven that I've never used before to do cakes, so it's just going to be trial and error. The one thing you do not want to do when you are making a sponge is keep opening up the actual oven, because you lose the heat and it needs the heat to stay in. So while I've got that on, I'm going to preheat the oven to about 180, and that's probably what I'm going to cook it on as well. So that's that on oven preheating. Make sure you get everything. Put that over there. Alright, so I'm just going to spread this out evenly in here and hope that I can get it out after. But I think what I might do, because of the type of tin it is I'm actually going to put it on a lower heat and cook it for longer, which I think is the safest option, just to make sure it all cooks through properly. I mean, to be fair, what I normally do, always sort of like dig out the middle bit of it, because then you should get a nice rise on top. I will show you what it looks like after, so yeah, you better get what I mean. Joe, did you want to wash that?
Can I eat what's in there first?
Huh? No, you can't eat what's in there.
Why?
You can't. Right. Just clean it all out.
Yeah.
Because I've got to use it again for doing a plane.
What? After this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. There you go, I'll pick it up so that you can actually... That's what it actually looks like. You will see sort of like from there to there I've dug it out a bit in the middle and put more around the outside, which means that that part should rise more than the rest. But I've never used this tin before. I've never used the oven, so it literally is going to be trial and error today. The more I do it, of course, the more I'm going to get to know the cooker, and I'm going to know exactly how long it's going to take to cook and all that. Right, so that is the chocolate cake done. So because there's someone here that doesn't like chocolate cake, I'm now going to do a plain one. But what I will do is I'm going to halve it. So it's normally 8 hours of supreme sponge, so I'm going to do 4 ounces. It's normally 10 ounces of caster sugar. I'm going to do 5. It normally says 4 eggs. I'm just going to do 2. And I'll just do 1 tablespoon of water. I think I mentioned that. And 4 ounces of margarine. This is being recorded. If afterwards you would like the recipe, I can quite easily put it in the comments for you so that you actually have the recipe. That's not a problem. And then you'll be able to do it yourself. So, that's that one done. That's the chocolate one. So, just waiting for the... It's all been done.
Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, just make sure it's dried properly, that's all. Otherwise the mixture will stick to the...
Can you use that thing as butter, that tub?
Can I what?
That massive tub you got in the cooker?
Yeah.
You use that as butter?
No, this is margarine.
What's the difference?
But the difference between butter is... I don't know actually, that's a very good... We did look it up, but I can't remember what the actual difference was. But yeah. No, I personally, to use this, it says margarine, so this is a recipe that I've been handed down for years from my granddad because he used to work in a bakery. And he was the one that made all the cakes and they all went out to the bakery, so this is sort of like handed down from there. So...
Well, you need the red thing.
But yeah, right. So we're starting again. So we go 4 ounces of flour this time. Yeah, that sounds right. So we go 4 ounces of flour. Right, pretty much spot on. Like that. You only need, right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sieve this again just because it's a lot better and you don't actually get the lumps in it. So yeah, just pop that in like that, and then just come over here, look. And just sort of like, you can just sort of like go backwards and forwards, but I just find it easy to use a spoon, so that's what I do. Like that. There you go. All gone nice and sieved. Right, now that's done, that's finished with now. Right, so now we are doing 5 ounces of caster sugar. Yes, this is an old weighing scales. I've had this for like 7 or 8 years, I think. And it hasn't done me wrong. So, right, so what do we need? We need 5 ounces because we're halving it. So, a bit more. That's it. So, put that in. Like so, and then we are going 4 ounces of soft marge. So put this in right there. A bit more. A bit more still. Let me check. Yeah, a tiny bit more, just a tiny bit. Okay, right, pop that in. So this one we need 2 eggs. So we just need 2 eggs this time. Alright. But because this is just being used for a pudding, I'm not doing the proper things that I normally do. I'll show you. This is how I normally do it when I make sponges, normally in these. So because, sorry, there's only one person that has it, I'm gonna just use that. I'm gonna put butter in the bottom of it and all around the sides to make sure, or hopefully it doesn't stick. But ideally, grease-free paper. Right, so all I need to do is now put a spoonful of water. Sorry, I'm over here. Joe, can you bring it over here?
Oh.
Take it off. Just wait for it to cool down and whatever. Go this foot. There we go. Right, so put one of them in. Again, exactly the same again. For about, that will take it as long as the other one, because there's less of it. But I think that's the heat. where's my thingy?
On top of the box.
Where? No, my mixer.
Oh. Here.
Oh.
Clean it.
Right. That's all been cleaned up. I haven't done everything yet. So start off low again. They need to be able to see what's inside really.
Here.
No,
You see it?
don't be stupid, Joe. There you go.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, about that. Right, so now I'm going to turn it up a bit. And as I said, this is only half the ingredient, so it's just going to make one little round one. That's all. Push that down. Doesn't make a difference sometimes if you push it down, especially when you've got quite a lot in there. Right, do the same thing again. Turn that off. Use this just to make sure you've got everything in with it and it's all going to mix properly. Alright, right button there. Like
That's
that.
not good as well.
It is
I like
really
that.
nice.
Nice melting.
It is really nice. Right. Hold that down. As you can see how it is. It's good, so it's more in there. No, that's the other good. Yeah. So, you'll still see a bit of liquid. Alright. Keep it going. The one that, as I said, the one thing you don't want to do is overmix it. You just go by judgment really on what you actually think. So, oh, okay, we'll try that now. Yeah, he's a bit more mixing. Not all mixed in yet. The problem is with this cake mix, I can't see inside. The problem is with this cake mix, it tastes very nice. Normally, when I do this with my granddaughter, and I normally let her have the bowl. Can't see anything. Yeah. So, going to stop it soon. As I said, it's only going to be a small one, but it's enough. And then what I will do one day soon is I'll actually make a proper sponge cake. Well, this is a proper sponge cake, but the round ones that you sort of like used to. Alright. That's it. Put that up. Take that out. Alright, so just gonna put it back in the oven. Undo this. Alright. Gonna do the same again. Just gonna get a bit of butter, just so it don't, hopefully don't stick, but ideally, as I said, use grease food paper, you can't go wrong with that. So, that should be enough. Hopefully we will see at the end result. Alright. Sorry, I'm just washing my hands. I can't. Don't like having dirty hands. Right, so that's that. Now we're going to put the mixture into here. Don't know, hopefully you can see okay. There you go. So put this all in here. And this is perfect because it's exactly normally when you do a full mix, full sponge, and you don't halve it, normally you get it in two of these. Right, so I'm just going to spread it round. Right, what I will do, probably be able to see it, if I keep it there you'll probably be able to see it a bit better. So just going to spread it round. But yet again, I'll do the same thing with this, sort of like in the middle. do like a dip, so it's kind of high around the edges, like that. And then you can see sort of like where the bit is in the middle, and then it just sort of like looks a lot better afterwards. I mean, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, it's entirely your choice. There you go, that's that one. Right. The oven's had a chance to heat up. So I'm going to put these on the middle shelf, roughly about 170. Not sure how long this one's going to take to cook, because as I said, I've never used the oven, but I will let you know how long it actually takes. That's the chocolate one, and that is the plain one. So I'm just going to bung that in the oven around about 170 on the middle shelf. So put this in, that one in there, and that one on that side. So what you don't want to be doing when you make sponge is you do not want to keep opening the oven, because it lets all the heat out. So we definitely do not want to do that. And now you get the fun bit, see, at the end. You can eat the cake mix. This is what you can normally do. Right, I'm just going to clean up my mouth. Where? Okay. There you go. So that's that. As I said, very straightforward to do, easy enough to do, and if you want at the end I can quite easily put it in the comments, the actual recipe, so that if you actually want to give it a go, then you're more than welcome to. I'm not much of the hot chocolate left. That's alright, I've got spare upstairs. So yeah, that's done good enough. That don't need cleaning, it's just the top bit. Right, how's the sugar? I'm going to put in here for now. And the supreme sponge flour. So that's that put away. And that is basically how you do that. So yeah. But I will come back live when it's done and whatever. I will tell you how long it takes to cook. So we'll say we're on about half one now. So I'll keep a track of how long it takes, so that I can then let you know how long it takes. But as I said, I am dropping the temperature down lower, so yeah, a slower cook, just to make sure the chocolate cake actually cooks all the way through. And yeah, so I'm expecting the little sponge to take about 25 minutes. So I'll have a look. I should have something here that I just use just to put through the middle, so that I know if it's actually cooked or not. So that is one thing you do whenever, sort of like with anything really, if you want to know whether it's actually cooked or not, then you can buy special things you just put in the middle of it, and then if you can see that there's stuff actually on it, then you know it needs cooking more, or if there's nothing on it, you know it's cooked and you can take it out. Right, thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, bye.